to weight loss in sports nutrition, page number 185. First, the energy balance equation, that is the relation between how much calories you are having, you are putting inside the body, and how much you are burning off. Okay, that is your energy balance equation. Calories in versus calories out. Okay, so calories in terms of your food, what you drink. Okay, carbohydrates, fat, protein, alcohol, etc. Anything that is consumed in form of food and beverages. Okay, and they are influenced by your appetite, your natural hunger, based on your hormones, your environment. You feel more hungry in winters as compared to summers. Okay, palatability, reward, psychology, habits. Okay, and calories out, maybe your resting metabolism rate, basal metabolism rate, thermic effect of food, what food you have innately. So there are certain food that are very that have a high thermogenesis in nature. Okay, like garlic, onions, etc. Chili power, anything that is spicy, chili. Okay, so thermic effect of the food, exercise activity, and thermogenesis, that is how much you are burning, or whatever physical activity you have, you will be burning calories. Okay, non-exercise activity, like you are breathing, you're just resting, you're sleeping. Okay, you're reading, you're not moving anywhere, you're just resting, etc. Okay, that is your non-thermic, non-exercise activity. But still, calories are being used up. Even if you do nothing, your calories are being used up, because your body is still functioning. To do any function, any physiological function in your body, it requires calories. Okay, so this is the energy balance equation. So based on the energy balance equation, we can understand this principle here. That is, if you want to maintain your current weight wherever you are, if you're happy with your current weight, if functionally your current weight helps you out, okay, emotionally and body function wise, your current weight helps you out. So whatever calories you are having should be equal to the amount of calories which you are losing. Okay, you have to maintain that balance. What you eat, what you drink, it should be equal to your body mass, your resting metabolism rate, your exercise, physical activity. Okay, or whatever fidgeting you do, or even when you are resting, when you're just sitting on your bed or a chair doing nothing, but you are doing something with your hands, fidgeting around. Okay, playing with some cubic colors, etc. Okay, drawing, whatever hobbies you do, that also comes under the fidget. Okay, so that is weight maintenance. Now if you want to gain more, okay, if you are on a very lean side, you are focused on weight gain, or even if you're not focused on weight gain, what leads to weight gain? Okay, so what you eat, the calories you put inside your body is higher than what you burn out. Okay, that is weight gain. So that is positive energy balance. When you do the ratio, okay, you get a positive number, so that's the positive energy balance. Okay, the answer is not in negative, it is in positive. Next, coming to weight loss. If your focus is weight loss, or uh, even if you are not intentionally doing it, but somehow weight loss happens, why it happens? Because the calories what you have put in, okay, maybe it satisfies your hunger, it satisfies your appetite, so you do not worry about it. But the calories that you eventually end up burning is much higher than what you have put inside the body. So that's the theory of weight loss. Okay, if you want to do weight loss, the only answer is be calorie deficient. Have a calorie deficient diet. That's the only answer for weight loss. How you are doing the calorie deficient? Is it from fat, protein, carbohydrate? That depends on your personal goals. Okay. So this is the energy equation. Now, when it comes to specifically sports, okay, we are talking specific to athletes, to specific to sports activities. Okay, what does the rapid weight loss play? Okay, rapid weight loss has certain role to play in the sports field. Okay, there are certain athletes just before their weighing in session. Okay, weighing in session is before they give their names for a specific competitions which are under weight categories. Okay, wrestling, boxing, and all, they come under weight categories, which means what, people in a certain weight category should compete each other. Okay, a heavyweight trainer will not uh, compete a moderately built wrestler or boxer. Okay, so people should be in a same weight category. So what some athletes do, they rapidly lose their weight just to come under a certain weight, specific weight category to fight in. Okay, and as soon as their weight ins are over, okay, as soon as their name is being uh, their name has been enrolled into, let's say, 50 to 55 weight range, or 55 to 60 weight range. Okay, they did rapid based weight loss, and they were qualified for 50 to 60 kg weight range competition. But soon after the weight ins, what they will do, they will rapidly put on weight. Okay, so what happens is, during the competition, they are weighing more than their opponent, and it gives them the upper hand. Okay, legally it should not happen, but these are the certain loopholes that is being utilized by the athletes. Okay, so yeah, rapid weight loss is strategically used in combat sports. Okay, so, but it also, rapid weight loss, just by the name itself, it has severe effects on a person's mental ability, emotional ability, as well as physical performance. Okay, so we'll see that here. So, rapid weight loss is widely used by combat sport athletes. Okay, and especially in contact sports like wrestling, sumo matches. Okay. And boxing, etc., where weight classes are typically compatible with their walking around body weight. Okay, so athletes use a combination of aggressive, harmful procedures to reduce weight. One of the most common one, what they use here is just 2 to 3 days before their weight-ins. Weigh-ins is the day when they are qualified for specific weight category. Okay, their weights will be checked, body mass, everything will be checked, and they will be put under specific weight category to combat with. Okay, so few days before this weigh-ins, they will undergo rapid dehydration. They will lose all their water weight from the body. Okay, they will have water enough to sustain themselves. Okay, they go for this rapid dehydration process, they will lose a lot of weight, and they qualify for a smaller weight category. Okay, it's on page number 166, 186 itself. Okay, so yeah, these are the some aggressive, harmful procedures taken up by the athletes. So it is a very unfair medium as well. See, athletes, sports personalities are seen by everyone. Okay, their lifestyles are perceived by everyone, and they sometimes may set up a visually a very appealing physique. Okay, which may be unattainable for most of the population. Okay, so that is unfair. Rapid weight loss to be under a certain weight category, to fight until for certain weight category, and then gaining weight during the competition days. Okay, these all are unfair mediums of sports. Okay, so there are VADAs, these are World Association for Combat Sports, etc. Okay, they are striving to ban this kind of behavior. Okay, they are coming up with some legalities, some laws and protocols which will control such behavior in athletes. Okay, so that athletes don't risk their health, as well as they do not risk the ethics of the sports. Okay, so dehydration, it results in reduced cardiac output. Okay, it will reduce your heart rate as well. Okay, and if the heart rate and the cardiac output reduces, you will not perform well. So dehydration leads to such factors, and rapid weight loss using dehydration as a key theme is very rampant among athletes. Okay, so it's a very dangerous practice, but it is very widely used in combat sports. Okay, so the contestants will rapidly decrease their body weight just before the weigh-ins through excessive dehydration, and they will just have, for example, they may just have 200 ml of water or 300 ml of water throughout the day. Okay, that's how they restrict themselves just for the weigh-ins. and then they will, after the weigh-ins are done, when they are qualified for a smaller weight category, then after that they will gain weight and they will overpower their opponents. Okay. Then we have this repeated weight loss. Okay, is repeated weight loss harmful? Repeated weight loss can also be called as yo-yo dieting. Okay, that's a very fad term which we use. It has severe psychological impact as well. Okay, the main key theme here is that it's very common among females than in males. Okay, women are affected by yo-yo dieting more commonly as compared to males. So the key theme here is a person who may be overweight, or even if they are not overweight, they think of themselves as overweight and they join into a crash diet. Okay, an extreme crash diet, and it is very calorie deficient in nature to lose maximum weight. And these crash diets, extremely calorie deficient diet, will definitely slow down the metabolism as well. Okay, and when the metabolism slows down, when you are being extremely calorie deficient, when your metabolism slows down, you hit a plateau. Okay, what is it? What does it mean? You hit a level of weight loss that how much ever you try, you're not able to cross that level. Okay, for example, you started off your weight loss journey at 70 kg. Okay, you are a woman, your height is about 159 centimeter, 160 centimeter, something like that. Your weight was 70 kg, and you reduced, let's say you reduced 7 to 8 kg. You by the end of 2 months or so, you reached 62 kg or something. That you want to lose further than that, you want to go beyond 60. Okay, but you are not able to do that. Okay, whatever you do, whatever you have been following so far, okay, it's not helping you to reduce that extra 2 3 kilos at the end. Okay, that is what we call hitting the plateau. Okay, you're unable to lose the body weight after a specific range. Okay, so what will happen? You will slowly try to fall off your diet. Okay, you think that okay, even if it is not less than 60, I'm at least near to 60. Now I do not have to follow the crash diet. I can restart my normal diet and I can maintain the body. But what you forget here is your metabolism has slowed down. Okay, the crash diet, when you were in your crash diet phase, your metabolism naturally slowed down along with the bare minimum calories. Okay. Now, when you start off into your regular balanced meal, even if it is balanced meal, okay, what do you think will happen? Will you will your metabolism increase or your metabolism will remain slowed down? What will happen? Can you answer in the chat box? Once you overcome your crash diet phase, which had affected your metabolism, and you start on with a regular diet, what do you think will happen to your metabolism? It will remain slowed down. Okay, because the effect that crash diet had on their metabolism, you can't spike up your metabolism, and you can't just tune in your metabolism very often. Okay, it won't work that way. Okay, metabolism can increase, but it takes time. It takes time to show up. Okay, so what happens here is that your metabolism is low because of the crash diet, but your calories have increased. Okay, now you will go into a state of relapse. Okay, whatever weight you have lost, it will come back at you. Okay, and that will lead to frustration, anger, psychological issues, emotional turmoil. Okay, all not just physical hatredness towards oneself, but also mental conditioning becomes damaged. Okay, so that's your relapse. So this is the cycle of yo-yo dieting. So yeah, what is yo-yo dieting in general? It is frequent weight loss. Okay, throughout a year you may have tried 3 to 4 fat diet or crash diet. Okay, and your body weight fluctuates between 10 to 10 kg, equivalent to 10 kg or 7 kgs throughout the year. That's your fluctuation. that's not good for your health. Okay, it affects your physical ability, it affects your physical metabolism as well as your mental health. Okay, so is repeated weight loss harmful? Yes, it is definitely harmful. Specifically in athletes, it's another story. Okay, it is much more magnified. The effects are much more magnified. So that's about yo-yo dieting. So avoid that. Gradual, as gradual your weight loss will be, it may take time, it may take time to show up results, but you know you are on a weight loss, a healthy weight loss journey. You are gradually losing weight over a period of time. That gives you strength, that will retain your lean mass, and the weight that you have lost, there are very less chances for it to come back again. Okay, so the gradual weight loss is much more endearing than yo-yo dieting, etc. So, about your resting metabolism rate or basal metabolism rate, there are certain factors that affect your RMR. Okay, first is exercise. With increase in exercise, your resting metabolism rate increases. Okay, daily activities as well. If you are active, even if you do not exercise, but you are active throughout the day. Okay, you go to your office, you use staircases instead of lift. Okay, you walk a lot in your or on your floor. Okay, you walk a lot within your house. When you talk to somebody, you are walking and talking instead of sitting and talking. Okay, and every half an hour or every 1 hour, even if you're working from home, you get up, stroll around the home, and then come back, continue your work. Okay, these are daily activities. Okay, that will also increase your basal metabolism rate. Then age, younger the child. Okay, young people have higher, naturally higher metabolism rate as compared to older people. Then sleep, a well round sleep of 7 to 8 hours will definitely boost your resting metabolism rate. Climate, in hot weathers it is higher as compared to winters or monsoons. And when you are feverish, okay, naturally when your body's temperature is high, your body is burning down the glucose stores, okay, more frequently than ever. Okay, so when you are feverish, when you are suffering from fever, you are losing weight. Okay, because a lot of calories without doing anything, just by resting, you are losing a lot of calories because of high body temperature. Malnutrition, it reduces. Okay, resting metabolism rate comes down with malnutrition. Then specific dynamic action, it is a specific exercise. Okay, like strength training exercise, etc. Then effect of hormones, thyroid hormones, hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism, both have a negative effect on your metabolism. Okay, neither is bad, neither is good. Okay, an optimum thyroid hormone balance, that is considered ideal for weight loss as well as to maintain your resting metabolism. Male sex hormones will increase your metabolism. Growth hormones will also increase your metabolism. Then effect of sympathetic stimulation, that will also increase your metabolism. Sympathetic stimulation could be, it could be voluntary as well as involuntary. Okay, the various involuntary activities can also be related to your sympathetic nervous system and its stimulation. Is the factors clear? So, what causes your resting metabolism rate to slow down? Aging, with age, our metabolism slows down, definitely. Genetics also plays a role. Okay, some people are born with good genes with high metabolism rate as compared to others. Okay, how much ever they eat, whatever junk food they eat, they don't seem to put on weight. Okay, they are active, lean, lanky, tall, active. Okay, like that. Falling, failing to stick to a diet plan. Okay, your diet plan frequently changes. For a month or two you are vegan, then you hop on into non-vegetarian diet. The same year you go for keto, the same year you go for paleo. It's like all, you will try all the fat diet possible, but do not commit to any of it. Okay, you can't stick to, you can't commit to a specific diet for long. So constantly you reverse your diet, you do not allow the diet plan to work, okay, that will also affect the resting metabolism rate. It will come down. It for we can't say how, like, the amount of resting metabolism rate, how the number and all, because with age it difference, it is different, with gender, okay, the role of activity you have, sedentary, etc. And also when the most commonly used formula, the Saint Mifflin and Saint George formula, we use that specific number, okay, that is the specific number of your resting metabolism rate, okay. For sedentary people, we use a certain number. Who have or who are moderately active, we use a specific number. Okay, heavy workload, another specific number. Okay, that implies to your metabolism rate. Okay, irregular eating habits and skipping meals. Okay, skipping meals and intermittent fasting are different. When you are doing intermittent fasting, okay, you are skipping a meal, but you are having a regular eating habit. Okay, so skipping meal and intermittent fasting are not the same thing. Okay, in intermittent fasting, you are skipping a specific meal on a regular basis. Okay, it's not irregular. Today you will skip breakfast, tomorrow you will skip lunch, day after tomorrow you will skip dinner. It's not like that. That is skipping meals. Okay, so when you skip meals and you do not fix a specific time to have your lunch, dinner, breakfast and all, that will affect your metabolism rate. Then avoid afternoon naps. Very common among Indian housewives. Okay, uh, like those who are not just housewives, anyone who are at home, who do, like at office and all, those are office going people, they can't do afternoon naps and all at the office. It's not allowed. Okay, but people who are at home, they tend to take a short nap for an afternoon, even if it is for an hour or so. Okay, afternoon naps will slow down your metabolism. When the body is at rest, okay, dietary deficiencies, calcium and vitamin D specifically, okay, decreased physical activity will also slow down your RMR. Now, how to lose your body fat but do not lose your muscles? These are the 6 main strategies you have to do that. Prioritize strength training or resistant exercises. Okay, using even if you do not have dumbbells and all, if you prefer only walking, there are people who just want to walk. They just want to walk in open air. Okay, if you get a gym membership, it's etc. Some people, they are not happy with how confined a gym space is. Okay, you eventually end up smelling others sweat, okay, breathing the same air which others have exhaled. Okay, working in such an environment, even if it is air conditioned whatsoever, people, there are people who do not like confined spaces for working out. Okay, they like to just witness the morning fresh air, or evening have an evening air, fresh evening air. And people like that. Okay, even if they want to do strength training, it is possible. The simple thing is add wrist weights and ankle weights. Nowadays we have chest weights as also. You can wear it like a school bag in front of your body. Okay, so doing that, it will also enhance your strength training. And when you are walking, okay, always choose an area that is not a plain surface. Go for an uphill, a small uphill walk. It will feel like a hike. Okay, so these things are good. If even if it is a simple normal walking, how can you add more resistance to it? Okay, that will help you to gain muscle but lose fat. Okay, avoid overdoing cardio. Okay, but do increase the non-exercise activity. Too much of cardio is not necessary. Okay, even if you're doing cardio, do it in intervals. Okay, like 15 minutes cardio, then take a break, do something relaxing, do a small yoga breathing exercise, then restart your cardio. Okay, like that. So do not overdo any cardio exercises. Start with a more moderate calorie deficit. Let's say, for example, your weight maintaining maintenance calorie, okay, is 2000 kilocalories. Okay, just an example. Okay, whatever your age, maybe gender, maybe, just let's imagine a person's weight maintenance, okay, calorie is 2000, which means what? This person, if he or she takes 2000 kilocalories per day, okay, they will neither lose their weight neither gain something. Okay, if they continue as they are doing with respect to their physical activity, everything. Okay, that is their maintenance calorie. But now if they want to lose fat and retain more muscle, that's their goal. Okay, what they have to do, they have to moderately reduce their calories. They should not strikingly reduce their calorie. What it means that now the 2000 kilocalories per day will become around 1500 or 1600 kilocalories per day. Okay, that's ideal. But if you go 1000 kilocalories per day, that is deficient. You will lose muscles, you will lose fat definitely, but you will lose your muscles as well. You will lose your strength as well. You will feel more lethargic. So do not go for extreme calorie deficient in suddenly. Go for a moderate calorie deficient. Like reduce whatever your daily intake is, an average. Okay, start logging your food and start seeing how much calories you are having over a week's time, and see the average. Okay, throughout the week, what was your average intake, whatever it was, just minus 500 kilocalories from it. Start with that. Start by reducing 500 kilocalories or 400 kilocalories. Okay, and then go on to your diet plan. Okay, so that's the third principle. Then lose weight slowly and utilize diet breaks. Okay, like you do not have to lose 10 kilograms in 2 months. Do not set such unrealistic weight loss goals. Okay, losing around 10 kilograms in 4 months or 5 months, that is ideal. But losing 10 kgs in 1 month or 2 months, that's not ideal. Set realistic goals, maintain a slow weight loss, that is much more beneficial. Okay, and utilize diet breaks means do not be so harsh on yourself. If you want to have something sweet, okay, at the end of the day, a small piece of chocolate won't harm you. Okay, having a spoon of sugar in your tea or coffee will not harm you. Even if you have 2 cups of tea or coffee throughout the day, okay, you use only 2 cups of sugar throughout the day, cutting out all the refined sugar from other food sources. Okay, you are not having any packaged items or anything that may have refined sugar, cutting all those sources. You just stick to 2 tablespoons of sugar per day. It will not harm you. Okay, it will not make you fat. Even if you're on a weight loss journey, it will not harm you. Okay, so use some certain diet breaks. Even if you have a cheat day, it's healthy, it's good. Okay, it will give you a sense of reality. Okay, then enough protein should be there, at least 0.8 gram per kg body weight. Then aim for at least 7 hours of well-rounded sleep. That will also help you motivated towards the next day. That is the main goal. Okay, you rise when you wake up well rested, you're ready for the day's goal. Okay, so will while you are on a weight loss journey, but you still want to carry on your high intensity exercise, is it possible, or will it cause some issues? It will definitely cause issues. Okay, if you look at the image I have shown here, so if the minimum amount of energy is your resting metabolism rate, even if you are not doing any physical activity. For example, let's imagine a patient who is in coma. Okay, who is unconscious, who is in coma for a day or two. Whatever energy is that person's requirement, that patient's requirement, that covers the patient's resting metabolism rate. Okay, even though the person is in coma, the other body function, physiological function, is taking place in its due course. Okay, so we have to supply for that. So that is the resting metabolism rate, minimum amount of energy the body requires to function. Okay, now top it on with the energy which you require for your movement. Okay, so this is an opportunity to lose weight. Whatever energy you are giving yourself whatever calories you are giving yourself, but just to move around and you are burning off that calories, that's the best opportunity for you to lose weight without affecting your resting metabolism rate. Okay, but the amount of movement you do is so much that the calories that you have taken in cannot keep up with the energy expenditure. That is bad. That is shown here in red. It means it is bad. Okay, your body will realize that it requires more calories, but you are not giving it more calories. Okay, specifically when you come to this red stage, and if you are a woman and you come to this red stage, that's when your reproductive issues will start. You usually it will start with your menstrual issues. You will start losing your periods. Okay, you may go into a state of amenorrhea. Your ovaries will stop producing ovum. Okay, it will start producing follicles. It will stop producing ovum. Okay, you will inch towards infertility. Okay, these are the issues which will affect the woman more than a man. Okay, so training becomes very hard when you are losing weight. If you are losing weight but you are increasing your high intensity exercises, this is what it is going to take place. Okay, so what is better, a low fat diet or a low carb diet? It is completely based on your personal goals. Okay, so when so that there was a study which was done, okay, where the scientists they observed two sets of people. One who were on one set was on low carb diet, other was on low fat diet, over a period of 6 months or so, to see which sect lost the majority of weight. Okay, and it was seen that both of the set, there was no big difference in their weight loss. Okay, the amount of weight which both the groups of people lost were very similar. So we can't say one is better than the other. The only thing is personal values and goals, what you have set for yourself. Based on that, you have to decide which kind of diet you would opt for. Okay, so low fat diet, it will slow down your metabolism. Okay, it will negatively impact your insulin resistant and lipid level. Okay, it will put you into a pre-diabetic risk group sooner. Okay, it may increase your hunger because fat usually will help you to feel satiated. Okay, with a fatty food, even in a small amount, it is more than enough for you to go for hours without any other food. Okay, may be hard to follow because it restricts major class of nutrients, specifically your essential fatty acids. Then coming to low carb diet. See, low fat, low carb diet, both are low calorie diet. Okay, that is, when we say low fat diet or when we say low carbohydrate diet, naturally it is a low calorie diet. Okay, so stabilizes metabolism. Negatively impact low carb diet. It will stabilize your metabolism. It won't affect metabolism much. Negatively impact stress and inflammation, because to have anti-inflammatory effects, you need specific carbohydrates in your diet as well. Okay, it may ward off hunger, because the fat and the protein content is higher. For protein rich food and fat rich food will definitely more fully. Okay, as compared to carbohydrate rich food. It may be hard to follow because as compared to low fat diet, if you go for low carbohydrate diet, majority of the food groups you will have to cut down. Okay, because majority of almost all the food that you have, it has some or the other part of carbohydrates in it. Okay, so when you are going low carb, you are cutting off a whole lot of food groups. So next, coming to weight loss strategy, we have 12 steps to that. You can modify these 12 steps into your own personal set as well. Okay, it's not compulsory you have to follow these 12 steps only. You can be creative with it. You can make the 12 steps into 6 steps, or if you want to add more, you can make it 15 steps, 20 steps. It's completely based on your creativity. So at least you will Understand the principle and the foundation here. That's it. Okay. So first is set realistic goals. As I have said earlier, uh, we should know what is our body's capability. Okay, losing 5 kilos easily possible. You losing 10 kilos is achievable. Okay, losing 15 to 20 kilos and all, that is like aiming too high. Okay, first at least try to lose 5 to 10 kilos. If you are successfully able to reach that particular goal of losing 5 to 10 kilos, then plan for the next round. Okay, directly from the day one, don't plan for I want to lose 20 kilos, I want to lose 15 kilos. Okay, don't set such goals. Set realistic goals, short term goals. After achieving that, then go to the next step. Okay, monitor your progress doesn't mean on a daily basis you have to hop on a weighing scale. Don't do that. It may negatively impact your mental health, especially specifically if you are a woman. Okay, throughout the month your weight will definitely change. You put on a lot of water weight when you are near your periods. Okay, when your menstruation are going to start, you naturally put a lot of water weight. Okay, you must have noticed it on yourself as well. When you are nearing your periods, your breast will become heavier. Okay, you are not moving around or physically active as how you are before. Okay, you always want to rest. Your feet or some body parts may feel it may feel difficult to bend and move around. It means what, you have a lot of water retention going on. That is what it is causing all these symptoms. So it means what, your weight, if you have a water retention going on presently, your weight will be naturally 2 to 3 kilos higher than what it is. Okay. So do not rely on your weighing scale on a daily basis. Okay. Monthly once or twice is ideal. Weekly once is also ideal. Okay. Cut your calorie intake by 15%. Whatever is your weight maintenance calorie, okay, weight maintenance calorie, whatever is that calorie, just reduce 15% of it, and that will be your ideal weight loss strategy. Okay, it is completely subjective. It's completely different for everyone. First, you have to use the equation to find out your weight maintenance calorie. We will discuss that later. Okay, there is a formula for that. We will discuss that later. Okay, so once you come to that conclusion that okay, this is my weight maintenance calorie. So if I want to lose weight, I have to just reduce 15% of it. I do not have to go crazy about cutting a lot of calorie or cutting a lot of things, restricting myself towards a lot of things. I do not have to do that. Okay, keep a food log. Okay, keep a food diary, whatever you had on a daily basis. See, nowadays you have this mobile apps like Healthify and all, and different other mobile apps as well. Okay, so even if you do not maintain a physical diary, you have an app to help you out to track your movements. Because see, if you're maintaining a physical diary, you may have to calculate the calories on your own, how much you had. Okay, but that's the advantage of using an app. Okay, it will automatically calculate the calories for you. And if your recipe is not available, you can make your own recipe in these different apps based on whatever ingredients you are using. Okay, use the recipe maker, and you can understand how much calories went into your recipe and how much calories went into your particular portion. Okay, then match your carbohydrate intake to your training load. The reason being that your body should not spend a lot of calories. Okay, your body should not spend a lot of calories than how much you are giving it. Okay, avoid being in that red zone which I have shown earlier, the image. Do not go into that red zone because it will lead to some or the other fertility issues. Okay, do not cut fats too drastically. You require fats to make hormones. First and the foremost things, you require fat to make hormone. Okay, your body, from your master gland, your master pituitary gland to your gonads. Okay, every endocrine system and its organ requires fat to make hormone. If your body does not have fat to make hormone, each and not just the fat gain or fat loss journey, each and every one of your physiological function will be impaired. Increase the protein to offset muscle loss. That also you can do. If you want to just lose your fat but not lose your muscle, just increase the amount of protein what you have. But that you will naturally increase because see, when you are in a sedentary lifestyle, your basic requirement is 0.8 gram per kg body weight. But when you step onto a physical activity level, automatically your protein intake will also increase from 1 to 1.5 gram per kg body weight. If you are a heavy trainer, if you're an athlete, heavy trainer, then only you can go to 2 gram of protein or 2.5 gram of protein per kg body weight. Otherwise, if you're not a heavy trainer, if you're not a athlete who works at least 5 to 6 hours in a gym or in that training, you don't have to worry about that amount of protein. Okay. Next is your blood glucose control. How to do the blood glucose control? Go for food, even when you're on a fat loss journey. Go for food that are naturally low in glycemic index as well as glycemic load. What it does is it will not put you into an insulin resistant category. Okay, even though if you are having some beverages, even though if you are using stevia and all, which does not have any calories, but still remember the tongue will still send message to your brain that something sweet is coming. So something sweet is incoming, and the pancreas will secrete insulin. And now the body has insulin, but the body does not have sugar. Okay, that could also lead to insulin resistance. So be aware of that. Just because you're having artificial sweeteners doesn't mean that you have safeguarded yourself from being insulin resistant. Okay, if you have something sweet naturally, your brain will send the signal to the pancreas to secrete insulin. Okay, whether the body gets glucose or not, insulin will be secreted. And if insulin does not have enough glucose to work on to cut down on it, okay, naturally the cells will become resistant to the excess insulin in your system. Okay, eat more fiber. I don't think we need to explain it much further. Eat more fiber. Do not ban food. Okay, do not, as I mentioned earlier, do not be so harsh on yourself when it comes to food. You can have cheat days. Okay, you can have some outings with friends and family and enjoy a good meal with them. Okay, enjoy a specific junk food on a specific date and time. There is no harm. Okay, but on a daily basis, avoid it. That's it. Even if you are not somebody who wants to go into a cheat day, okay, you want to be very disciplined with yourself, but you want to still treat yourself on a daily basis. You can have at least a 50 to 80 calories, kilocalories, 50 to 80 kilocalories reserved for your cravings. Okay, it won't do any harm. Make gradual lifestyle changes that are sustainable. So the best thing what you can do in weight loss journey is, see, before jumping into some keto diet, paleo diet, the best thing, whatever food is being cooked at your home, okay, whatever food you used to have before embarking on your weight loss journey, you can still have the same food. You just need to control the portion sizes. Okay, as explained earlier, whatever is your weight maintenance calorie, okay, whatever is your weight maintenance calorie, just cut 15% of it. So what you're doing here, you're just reducing your portion size. Okay, whatever portion you used to have earlier, you're just reducing the portion size. The food is same, the palatability is same. Okay, you will not feel disheartened, you will not feel frustrated of your diet. Okay, you will still appreciate your diet much in a much better way as how you used to do before. That's it. Okay, so make gradual lifestyle changes and make sure whatever decisions you make on lifestyle changes. Okay, make sure 20 years from now also or 30 years from now you can still stick to it. Okay, so whatever lifestyle changes you are making, it should be first sustainable to the environment, it should be sustainable to your cost of living, it should be easy on your pocket, accessible. Food changes, whatever you do is should be accessible. Okay, in your country wherever you are located, it should be accessible well throughout the year. Okay, so that kind of lifestyle changes you have to make. So do not right type of your like exercise. For example, walking, I will only do walking and just lose weight. No, you have to you have to add a bit of high intensity exercise, low intensity relaxing exercise, a bit of yoga. Okay, giving a mix of all these different exercise and putting it in your daily routine is much more beneficial than just sticking to one specific kind of exercise. If it is aerobic and aerobic whatever, just if you're just going for that particular exercise, don't do that. Put a bit of relaxation techniques also, meditative techniques also in between. Okay, any doubts here, please mention in the chat box.